When asked if he's been keeping up on NCAA tournament predictions, Boise State basketball coach Leon Rice shook his head and pointed across the room to his son. "He's my bracketologist," Leon replied. "I haven't seen Max Rice's latest bracket, but the Broncos' delicate position on the bubble is a little less precarious today after a win over New Mexico." The last time Boise State faced New Mexico, reigning Mountain West Player of the Week James Webb III went 7 of 7 from three-point range. He wasn't a factor offensively last night, but Derek Marks was. The front-runner for Conference Player of the Year scored the Broncos' first 7 points, including this driving lay-in so high off the glass it almost touched the top of the Zions Bank building. He's got better moves than this kid. More from Marks in a bit, but first, Nick Duncan opens up a shooting gallery. He buried Boise State's next 3 buckets, all from deep, making it rain just like this kid. Not to be outdone, Marks ends the first half on a high note, coming away with the steal and the score. Then a little later, sometimes you have to get burned twice to learn a lesson. Marks and Duncan score 30 of Boise State's 39 points in the first half. Broncos up 10 at recess. New Mexico was able to close the gap early in the second. Hugh Greenwood supplies the alley. Sam Logwood brings the oop. Then Greenwood steps back for 3 of his 13 points. Lobos cut the deficit to 7. But just in the nick of time, a lucky number 13 shows up for Boise State. Duncan drains another triple. Then his countrymate Iggy Hadziomerovich rips off Greenwood and finds Duncan left alone. You know what happens next. Anthony Drimmick can't believe they're just going to leave him open.
In my first couple of shots, I felt like, pretty smooth, and, I was looking for a good night, and, credit to my teammates for finding me, they be unselfish, and I think that's, one of the things the coach, they're all trying to implement for us, down the stretch to, keep playing, unselfish ball, and, that's what we did tonight.
And we all know he could shoot. We all know he can go for, what he makes, 7 or 8 threes in this game. I think he can do it every game, and we all do.
A career-high 26 points for Duncan, including 8 threes. Yet somehow, he wasn't the high scorer. Derek Marks steps back for 3 more. Boise State hit a season-high 15 from deep, 1 off the school record. The Broncos took 34 shots from beyond the arc.
It's 33 because we shot 1 at the end of the shot clock, so 33 is about the perfect amount. 34 is too many. 33 is the perfect amount.
Then in closing time, Derek shuts the door. 30 points for the 6th time this season. Boise State wins 76-65 and sweeps New Mexico for the first time ever.
I was just playing. I wasn't trying to get 30. I was just trying to do what the team needed me to do.
You can't take it for granted. I watch games, throughout the country, and somebody scores 30, you're like, oh my goodness. But when Derek does it, you're like, oh yeah, he did it again.
Next up for Boise State, its most important game of the season, a trip to San Diego State to face the 24th ranked Aztecs on Saturday.